Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to the Castaways vanilla Minecraft server. I have been working on this village, trying to get some stuff done. I'm still not super far. There's some progress. I'll go over it. First off, we got bookshelves. I did a lot of sugarcane farming, and in fact, let's see. If we go over here, we can see all the sugarcane out there. Look at all that beautiful sugarcane. I just lined the beach of it. It actually goes like really far over there. A lot of that's not grown because it's not loaded in. But yeah, planted a whole bunch so that we could get lots of sugarcane anytime we need. And yeah, got bookshelves in here. I also did the roof, or the ceiling I should say. Got the ceiling in here. I should probably do something with that. I don't have dark oak slabs though. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. But yeah, we got a ceiling in here. We got bookshelves. It looks a lot more like a library, and I like it. I like it a lot. I think Alex Pope said that this was a very large library for being in a village. We must value the written word, and of course we do. We have a very rich lore to this place, but also, honestly, everything in this village I feel is going to be rather large. I mean, the lighthouse is probably a pretty good size, but look at that house. That's supposed to be just like a small house, and it's gigantic. We have giant roofs, we have giant libraries, giant houses, and we have giant docks. Well, I mean, it's a decent sized dock. This really isn't super big. But yeah, I got in here, and I was sick of just looking at the grass here. I needed to get this dock in so that we could actually see what we're doing. And this is what we got. This is kind of just the base layer. Still have a lot of work to do here, obviously. But, yeah. Got the dock here. I'll definitely put, like, walls, you know, along this side and also up here. This is going to be, like, probably this high. Because I don't want to be able to jump up there. I don't think we want to go all the way up to that high. I feel like that might be too big, but maybe if I come up with like maybe we use like, if you use upside down stairs for the wall. I don't want to use fences. I do want it to be like a solid wall, but I think if we just have like slabs, and then we'll have a staircase here going up. We'll have a staircase over there by the bridge, and maybe one in the middle here, possibly. I raised up all of these docks off the water too, because I was kind of originally I had this down only 1 block above sea level. So down here, but I think we need to have it a little bit higher, just so that it feels like the dock is really built up. And also for the boats here, it's going to be nicer because the boats will be able to kind of sit a little bit higher, which will be good. We'll be able to make a little bit bigger boats. So yeah, we got a tree farm going over there. And also I've been doing some planning on the village. Not a whole lot. I'm still having trouble like visualizing all of these buildings and how they're going to fit in here. But I have got a couple planned here. These I already had marked out, but I went through and like really refined where I wanted them to be. This one's got a lot of a big outline because I had to figure out how high I wanted it to be with this hill. So that's just gonna be, I think, just a small house. I don't think we're gonna really do anything special in here. It's a very small building. It's like 3 wide on the inside, which is about the smallest that I want to go. And then over here, this is going to be our town hall, and I think this one's gonna be have a pretty interesting shape. These two are what we're gonna work on today. I think it should be pretty cool. I'm excited to have this thing up. But yeah, and hopefully once I get these up, I can kind of see how these buildings fit together a little bit, because they do have to be pretty far apart, at least with the footprints. You know, we have these giant roofs that really hang out. Like this roof is gonna stick out 5 blocks, so it'll go to there, and then this roof, it's gonna stick out 2 blocks from the side, because this one's gonna go front to back. This one's going that way to that way, so the peak will be over here. And so yeah, they're gonna be kind of close, not super close. There is a little bit of room. I didn't want the town hall to be like crammed in here, But yeah, that's some planning that we've been doing. I also wrote up a book of different buildings that I want to put in here. So we got the town hall going in behind me. We got the cathedral that's going to be going up on the hill with a cemetery behind it. Library we already have. I just wanted to put it in there. Blacksmith, that's going to be going over by our mine. And I know originally I was going to put a building for a forge. I don't think we're going to do that anymore. I think instead of having a building here, we'll just have like a little yard for the mine with stuff piled up, equipment and ores. And then we'll have the blacksmith somewhere around here close to the mine. Tavern / inn. I think I want those to be together. That's going to be a very big building. Because we're gonna want some space downstairs for the tavern, and then we're gonna have to have space for lots of rooms for the inn as well. A butcher, a tailor. These are just like a few shops. Tinker's shop, which is gonna be basically like a redstone shop. I want to have like redstone-y things kind of hanging all around. A doctor, a botanist with lots of plants, and some sort of schoolhouse. I think it'll be interesting. So yeah, that's what we need to fit in here, plus maybe a few other shops, as well as some houses. Gotta house these people. Another thing, someone corrected, one of my viewers who is from Germany, corrected my German, so thank you very much. The sign here now says Willkommen in Angeldorf instead of Zoo. I guess it's in for this phrase, and instead of Angeldorf, it's Angeldorf because I don't know why. I forget what is that the noun? I think that's the noun, like angle. Like you're angling, it's angle or something like that. I think that's what it was. And when you do like conjunctions in German, they usually do noun instead of what it was before, which was like verb, noun, or I don't know, but that's what I was told is correct. So anyways, I'm gonna get set up here. I gotta move some stuff over to here, a lot of my resources, and then we'll start doing some building on these two. Also, on the last episode, I got quite a few comments about different like writing entries. A few of them were just like suggestions for things to write. I also got some comments with like some short poems, and thank you very much for that. If you guys would like to submit some more writing things, which by the way, that is, I want to put like books around the town, mostly in the library, which means we'll have to get like chests in there somehow. I could do like a minecart chest inside the bookshelves, but a lot of times those kind of mess up and you can actually see the minecart, which isn't very good. But if you guys would like to submit stuff for that, you can head over to the Reddit. It's linked in the chat, or not in the chat, in the description. It is linked in the description, reddit.com/r/castaways, I think is all that it is. But you can check it out there and either make a post or just comment on like last episode's post, or this one if it has a post. But yeah, I'm just looking for any sort of like journal writings, history type writings, anything that would kind of flesh out the story of this village, of this area. And if you have and like they don't need to be correct or really follow anything. I'll take anything. You know, history isn't always, I would say history isn't always set in stone. You know, there could be false accounts or, you know, personal accounts that maybe differ from each other. So it doesn't really matter if like the different stories don't go together, if like they contradict each other or something. We could still make it work, and I think it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have to get started on that too, because I do have some ideas for things to write up, a few journal entries or history entries that I think would be very interesting. So we'll start. We're starting off here on this house, this little cottage thing. Little, as in slightly smaller than the rest of the village. And I guess we'll have to take these out so we can do that. Get these facing forward. This one, it's going to have the front entrance right here. And we're gonna have to have a little staircase that probably starts right around here and kind of goes up, goes and like turns and goes up there. I'm not sure what I want to make the staircase out of. If we want to do stone brick or cobblestone, probably wouldn't want to use stone brick because it would kind of just match what we already have here. So we might want to do cobblestone, maybe mixed in with stone brick, or maybe even andesite, or we could do brick. Let's see, how high does that need to go? What level are we on? Okay, yeah, that's as high as that goes. But we could do granite, is what I was thinking. Since we are making like the roads out of granite, it might make sense to make the stairway. I'm not sure how well that would look though. It might kind of go like clash with the brick, because it'd be like right up against it. So that might be a problem. But we'll have to try that out. So let's get these in here. Have to take some of this out. Fix that. There we go. So that goes up to there. Fantastic. And do we have this side? Let's see, this one goes up to there. You're not going to see a lot of this, but you will see a little bit, like where the hill kind of comes up here. So we'll bring this up and do that, and then we just need to do this side over here. All right. So we'll get the stone brick coming up to, I think right there's the bottom. So that should be good, right? Is that the same level? No, it's one lower. All right, so we'll bring it up one more, I guess. Is that how I had it? Where's the floor in here? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I put the brick so down far. I should probably reclaim some of it, but maybe I'll do that later. I want to use as little brick as possible, although I did just go... I went on a quick trip over to the swamp, and it didn't take too long to get filled up with an inventory of clay. Although I'm sure that even though it looked like a lot of clay, in the end, it's not going to turn out to be as much as I'd like. Since each stack, you need 4 stacks of clay balls just to make 1 stack of bricks. All right, so we got that set up, and then I'll just have to bring. What do we want to work on next? I should probably go around and put like the cobblestone stairs, just so that it feels a little bit more closed, and then we can work our way upwards. Should be kind of cool. I think I'm going to have an entrance back here too, kind of to the second floor, since it does meet up with the ground there. So this is what we got going on so far. I thought it was looking good until I like stepped back, and I was like, I think we're just not far enough yet though. One thing I don't like, and it's kind of the same problem that we had on the first house, how it was on that hill, is we got this giant foundation where it goes straight down, and it's kind of boring. But I don't know how to really fix that up besides mixing in some cracked stone brick and maybe some mossy stone brick. Other than that, I don't know if there's much we can do for that. I don't know. But I got the roofs, the outlines all figured out, and I got a little walkway here built. I think it's kind of nice. Just real simple cobble. It doesn't really stick out from the building. I might switch it to granite, and we'd have to do like brick stairs here. The one good thing is there's not a lot of brick here. Oh, hi friend. Came for a visit, eh? There's not a lot of brick here, so I don't think it would clash too much. I definitely want to try it out, because it does kind of just blend in to the building. I feel like it'll do less so if we use brick and granite. But yeah, got the inside here, obviously not done. I got a door up here with a little roof there. And that's what we're sitting on. I'm going to have to add some windows here. I'll probably get the roof in first, though. And then we can do some bay windows, which I think will kind of help break up some of these big walls. And yeah, so I'll get working on that. Man, these buildings take forever to build. But I think I'm almost done with this thing. So we'll just bring this across to here. I'm just adding the little dip in the roof, the little curve. Did I screw this up? No, I think that's how I want it. I think. Something like that. And then put that there. And this should just go all the way across, right? That there. And then bring this all the way down. Yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like up here. This probably is a better view. I usually just go like 3 and then go down half a slab with the stairs, and then 3, and then turn these to slabs so you have just the middle one. And then here I did 2, because if I did 3 then it'd only be 3 in the middle, but I want the middle to be a little bit longer. So that should look all right. Let's get down and take a look. And the outside of this building should be done. Then we can move on to this thing, because I'd like to get the outsides of both of them done. I guess I don't have the windows in. But yeah, there's a little bit of a curve there. You can kind of see the slope. I guess there it's more of a slope on there. If we look at here, it's got a little bit of a dip in it. That should work nicely. I see we got a zombie friend now. But yeah, we got the roof there. I redid the front here, and I think I like this better. Kind of a mixture of stone, granite, and brick. Got the stone kind of railing walls with the brick stairs. I think that looks a lot better. And we got the windows on the outside. And everything is great. Indeed. Hi. Oh, we got 2 guys in here. How fancy. So I'll probably wait to do this, the inside. Probably just do it off camera. Before, well, later. I'll just do it later. That's a good idea. I like to procrastinate. Oh, I had an idea too. Yeah, I was playing around with these fences. Cobblestone fences, not something I use a whole lot, but I got the idea that maybe we could incorporate these into the foundation somehow. Either like on the corners, like I have on there, or put them in the sides. Maybe even just put them kind of randomly, like there's kind of worn spots in the foundation or something. I don't know, but I think that would look pretty interesting, and it would break up all of this dang cobblestone. So that might be what we do. But anyways, let's get started on here. And by let's get started, I mean I'm going to just start on it off camera. Like I said, this is going to be the town hall. Basically, the idea is we're going to have like almost like 2 houses. We're going to have one here and one here, that they're both going to have their own peaks and their own roof, going from the front of the building, which is this side, to the back, which is over there. And then in the middle, there's going to be a little bit of a building, and the peak will go this way. It'll go from that side to that side. And then we have a little entryway here. And I think on the 2nd floor on the back, I'd like to have a little balcony, like right on top of here. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out, but that's what we're going to figure out with this thing. Well, gents, I'm running a bit low on time, and I think this is all we're going to get done today. But we got a footprint here of the town hall. I think it looks pretty nice. We got the bottom floor all done, with the outside, I should say, not the inside. Inside is, of course, empty. That'll come last. But yeah, lots of struts, lots of big posts, and this is kind of what I was talking about with the entryway, and then we're going to have a little overhang up there, and then those will go up and form walls. There'll be a peak here and a peak here going all the way to the back of the building. And then if we go to the 2nd floor, I've marked out a little bit of a balcony here as well. So this whole area is going to be outside. This is going to be balcony, so you can kind of sit here and I guess look at the grassland, look at the farmland once we get some farmland stuff out there. I guess you can look at the pier, which is nice, or at least the water. But yeah, that's kind of nice. And then the rest of this will all be interior for the 2nd floor, so there'll be like a little 4-wide hallway here, and a big room there, and a big room on this side. So it should be pretty neat. I like it. I like the idea of it. It should turn out looking pretty nice. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Castaways. working on our village. Very nice. Maybe we'll switch things up and try and do something different next time. Go maybe work on a farm that I'd like to get started soon. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.